Hello and welcome to your 18 WJTS in.form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and we're already into May, if you can believe it or not. You know, school's going to be wrapping up soon. There's just so much to get started with the summertime, and you know, with that, we've got one of our pillars of activities in our area here. We have the Tri-County YMCA with Mike Steffe, so welcome back.
Thanks for having me, Kaitlyn. It's good to be back. Yeah, I think I took a month or so off there, right?
Yes, yeah, definitely. And, you know, we're very excited about the Flex Your Muscles car show that happened in April. I heard only good things about that, right?
Yeah, so the last Saturday in April, we had our third annual car show down at Santa's Lodge, and we had 172 cars and one boat. So it was, the day was a little dicey. It was very windy, but we were blessed again with a good rain-free day. A lot of people came out with, you know, cars from the 20s through the 2020s, I guess. We had over 90 prizes available, and everyone had a great time, and it was super fun. I worked registration, so I got to see almost every car when it came in, which was a great spot to do. But a big thanks to Logan Air and his crew and the folks at Santa's Lodge for helping make that a big success.
Fantastic. And as we kind of talked about earlier, you know, that one boat, almost everyone got to walk away with a prize. So the one boat got to be the extra unique factor.
Right. That's right. Had the unique factor on it. But it's neat to see people coming out in groups or people that have just kind of been working on a car on their own, and brings back a lot of memories too when you see some of for me, the older cars.
Yeah.
Anyway, for sure.
I mean, I don't mind the mid-60s Mustangs. I could point them out, so I get it.
There you go.
So, you know, summer's right around the corner. School's ending in just a few short weeks here. So what does the Y have coming up this summer?
So we're doing our summer camps again. We'll be doing camp at Jasper Elementary, at the Y in Ferdinand and Tell City. We've got right at 325 kids signed up.
Wow.
Our camps are classified as full right now, but we are encouraging people to join in and put their name on the waiting list, as you know, people who have maybe registered a few weeks ago might have changes in plans and still flushing everything out. So encourage you, if you're still looking to sign up and get on the waiting list, and even throughout the summer if things change with your child care situation, to check us out. But Christine Cleaving, our camp director, is deep in the middle of training our staff and putting all the supplies and everything together. It's a huge undertaking, as you can imagine, and it flies by really fast, but we try to keep the kids busy with physical activity, also do a lot of reading and academic, and this year we're adding a lot of STEM programming throughout the camp. So just a variety of things that we do with the kids, more than just kind of sit there and watch them do what they want to do. So it's always fun for the kids and good for the parents, you know, pick the kids up when they're usually pretty tired at the end of the day.
You guys are making summer school cool again.
That's right. Making summers fun again. Best summer ever is always our tagline.
That is awesome. And, you know, us here in Jasper specifically, we have the loss of our city pool for this season. But in that vein, you know, swim lessons are happening at the Y. So will you tell us a little bit more about that?
So swim lessons are always very popular. Again, seems like the first day we post them, we're starting to fill up. But outdoors, we do at the Sisters of St. Benedict. They have an outdoor pool. That will start right after Memorial Day. Heritage Hills High School also lets us utilize their pool for swim lessons. So we'll be doing that. Our swim lessons are 4-week programs, twice a week. So the kids get in 8 sessions in a short month, and really want to give them the basics and skills to be capable swimmers, and also give the parents kind of the peace of mind to know that. So I always say lots of you know, pools and lakes and ponds and rivers and everything around this area makes water safety just so important, and really can't start your kids young enough. I think we start at age 2 for lessons, so the sooner the better to get them involved in our swim lessons.
And that's what I was going to ask, is what age range for these specific swim lessons are you kind of looking at?
2 on up.
2 on up. So
2 and up, yep.
A lot of flexibility.
Yeah,
there.
we do group them by age categories, so our lessons are done in groups of 4. So we're not going to have a 2-year-old and a 12-year-old mixed together, but we do group them by age groups, but really it's for any and all ages. We had a lady call a few months ago that said her son bought a pontoon boat, and he told her that she needs to learn how to swim before she can get out on it, which makes great sense. So
yes,
we were able to sign her up for swim lessons.
Exactly. And the life vests and the floaties and whatnot, they're good in theory, but you really need to know these skills in case something goes wrong.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I feel like in the law of everything, if it can go wrong, it probably will. So having that in your mental toolkit is super important, and having those muscles built up too.
That's right. A lot of drownings take place, I guess, unexpectedly, where you're not maybe prepared with your proper safety vest or your floaties, or the child kind of wanders away and falls in a lake or a pond or in the pool, and it's kind of up to them to get themselves out. So this is kind of the skills that we're teaching.
Yes, and for our more experienced swimmers, there's swim team signups going on.
That's right. So we have the Cyclone swim team. That's for ages 9 and up. We have kind of really 2 seasons that interlock with the high school and middle school swim season. So we swim at USA meets throughout the southern part of the state, and also some local YMCAs have swim meets as well. So a good opportunity to continue. It's definitely a competitive program, so you're going to swim in meets and for time and things like that. But if you're just kind of wondering if competitive swim is something for you, this is a good program to get started in.
So we're gonna keep on the theme of swim form, is what I've come up with in my brain. Therapy pool. How's that going?
So our therapy pool project at the Clement Mary Long EY in Ferdinand is going on very good. We are looking at opening in mid-July. So we're going to have basically a 15 by 30 foot pool, 4.5 feet deep, kind of warm water. We'll be able to do swim lessons, water aerobics classes. It's kind of designed for rehab and recovery, the therapy part of it. So there'll be swim jets that you can walk against or swim against, and it's really made for some of those people that can't really do weight-bearing exercises like pound out on a treadmill. So, or kids who are recovering from ACL tears and things like that need to get in the water. That's what that's going to be for. We're also going to have some other amenities like a sauna, and still working on fine-tuning the rest of the area. But mid-July, we're looking forward to that being open, and that's going to allow us to do swim lessons on a more year-round basis too.
Yes, I can imagine the anticipations building over there, just waiting for that admission.
Yeah, our
to
members are very excited and anxious. It's kind of been a bit of a secret, so to speak, for them because you can't really go over there and walk around and see it. The pool is in the ground, but it's covered up for construction purposes. So they kind of start to see it take shape, but really a lot of mystery yet.
Very exciting. July could not come closer, but we're getting into that deadline, and back to school is going to be here before we know it. I know we haven't ended yet.
We haven't ended one school year, and we're talking about the next school year, but we always try to get our back to school signups out before school's out, so parents can kind of have that continuity of care.
Yes.
So a lot of our after school kiddos roll into summer camp and then after school the next year. So we've released our signups for our after school. We'll be at Jasper Elementary, Holy Trinity, Pine Ridge, Ferdinand, and also Du Bois Elementary. So again, the care is after school until about 6 p.m. Mm-hmm. You can sign up for 3-day or 5-day care plans, and we kind of try to keep the kids active and engaged after school. Sometimes it's kind of tough. They're kind of done with the day at the end of the school day, just like we are when we're done with work. Yes. We're kind of done with it. But, we kind of give them a little snack and work on some crafts and some projects and give them some time to play. And when the weather's nice, we go outside at the different locations and things like that. So after school registrations are now open, and, we may or may not fill up. I think our Holy Trinity site filled up last year, but again, it's always good to get your registration in early so you don't have to worry about it.
And so remind us of the age range, and also there are, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, family discounts possibly?
Yeah, so the age kind of depends on your school location, depends on what ages they offer school. So kind of preschool through 5th grade. We do have multi-family discounts, so if you have 2 kids, it's a little cheaper. If you have 3 kids, which we have some families that have 3 kids, it's a little less expensive. And then also, if your child is on free or reduced lunch at school, then it's another discount off the top. And then if that still is too much for you, we have financial assistance available, and things like the car show that we talked about help raise money for our annual campaign, which goes to offset that financial assistance that we award to families who may not be able to afford that care.
Yes, fantastic. And as with everything we've talked about here, the Tri-County YMCA.org website is the place to go if you really want more information, or call or stop in, right?
Yep. Website, Facebook, give us a call, or the best thing to do is stop in. We can show you around and talk through the different programs that we do, not only in Ferdinand but all across our service area. We're doing programming in Perry County. We're doing group exercise classes at Heritage Hills, and we have a class in Huntingburg, and obviously the things that we're doing in Jasper. So really trying to bring our programs on the road and closer to where the need is.
Exactly. And that also brings the idea that it's never a bad time to consider a membership at the Y, right?
That's right. So, we have, people who come and go a lot. So, they're at the Y in the winter, and then they want to work outside, and then it gets too hot, and then they come back. But really, anytime's a great time to join the Y. You can come in and exercise or play pickleball or whatever you want to do in a nice climate-controlled, consistent facility throughout the whole year.
And not only are your facility, especially in the Ferdinand location, not only is it spacious, but the amenities there are plentiful for however, whatever modality you get yourself into the Y at.
Yeah, so, one thing going along with that, Kaitlyn, is membership also gives you a discount on our programs like summer camp and after school. So if your kids are regularly attending our programs, it makes financial sense to do it. But the Y, we have 24-hour access to our wellness center, 2 full gyms, a whole schedule of group exercise classes, not only at the Y, but in other locations that start at 5 in the morning and go into the evening time. So lots of opportunities to participate. If you're a senior and have a Medicare supplement, Silver and Fit, Silver Sneakers, check it out. You may be able to join for nothing. And a good opportunity to kind of continue to work on your goals and your physical needs, and also your mental health. We have lots of members who have recently lost a spouse who come to the Y and just want to be around people, and the Y is a place where you kind of can check your baggage at the door or leave it out in your car, so to speak, and just kind of come in and meet up with old friends or meet new friends.
Wonderful. Just perfectly said. I think a lot of us take for granted that social aspect as well. And another real big highlight just of the Y in general is that if you've got a membership in the Ferdinand location, that travels all around if you find yourself at another Y in location, however you end up there.
That's right. So, we call it reciprocity. So we have visitors coming in from all over the country. It amazes me, the places that people come from. You see that familiar Y logo, and it's going to be a good place to stop. And we have our members too that say, hey, I was in St. Louis or Florida for vacation, but I went to the Y and really liked it. Or they bring ideas back of what they saw there and things like that. So don't sleep on the fact that you can use your Y at places other than your home Y.
Mark them off your calendar, map.
That's right. So if you travel a lot for work, the hotel gyms or the hotel pools are sometimes not the greatest, but the Y is always a good place to stop. And we have people that stop and take showers on their travels. They're driving cross country or whatever, and it's always it's always neat to check out otherwise. I love checking out other Y facilities too, and just seeing what they have to offer, and yeah, it's good.
Fantastic. And, hearing it from yourself, you are the executive director of the Ferdinand location. So being able to say that you can visit these other areas and take pride and take note and see what that you can improve on or take from it, that is fantastic. But Mike, we've gone through a lot of stuff today, but nothing but fantastic things at the Y. Is there anything else you want to make sure to mention?
I don't think so, Kaitlyn. I think we covered the gamut. So, getting ready for summer, and say a little prayer for us that we have a good, safe summer, and we try really hard, things like that. Therapy pool projects going on. The Jasper project is kind of still trucking along, and hopefully later this summer we'll have some more details to share on what that's going to look like, and just exciting times.
Well, as always, we thank you for coming on today, and you steadfast in all of the stuff this summer.
That's right. That's right. And looking forward to meeting our new counselors and our new kids that are coming to summer camp, but also, the kids that kind of roll from after school to summer camp, they pretty much get a day off. They take Memorial Day off, and they're back at summer camp on Tuesday. So kind of a quick turnaround.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, of course, so much for your time today. And again, just cannot wait to see how the summer pans out for you guys.
Yep.
So,
all right. Thanks for having me, Kaitlyn.
Thank you so much at home for watching. This has been your 18 WJTS in.form with the Tri-County YMCA. Again, visit their website, tricountyymca.org, to make sure you register for all of these courses before they fill up. And we are local people watching local people.